welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm attempting my second Munro today, so hopefully an easier one than the last one, or even if it's just the same, it'll be good. We are going to attempt to do Ben Lomond today, so that's really exciting. I cannot wait. The weather is a lot different. If you watched my last vlog, I started the day here in Edinburgh. I'm actually at the park and ride at Ingliston. And it was really sunny, but today it is dull and grey. I'll flip it round and I'll show you. It's awful. So hopefully once we get to Loch Lomond, it'll be nicer and we've got a nice day for our hike, fingers crossed. But come along on this little Munro journey with me. Look at how dull and grey. I'm just waiting on one of my friends and we're going to car share and meet our other friend at Sterling Services again. So as we parked up, I was absolutely bursting on the toilet. So we went to the sort of visitor centre type place where there was toilets, went to the toilet, and then we actually headed in the opposite direction to head up Ben Lomond, the way that you would normally come down. But we passed this little honesty box and the home baking in it looked amazing. So I obviously had to grab something. I grabbed these little Empire biscuits and oh my goodness, they were so tasty. They were absolutely unreal. But maybe I shouldn't have had them before hiking up the hill. I probably should have waited and had them when we stopped for lunch. But the scenery was just incredible. This wasn't even anywhere near halfway up and the views of Loch Lomond were so stunning. It was unreal.
First Percy pig, I
I know.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
a Percy pig cheers, is it?
Yeah.
So yeah, but we didn't hand them up like. Aye.
There were cheers in the middle. Like lack of arm.
Yeah.
Right. The bag.
Touch your fingers when you're hungry.
Right, are we ready?
Right, go for it.
Right, in the middle.
Right.
Right. Cheers! Oh my god, you can't reach. Cheers, Arlo. Oh,
Well done, son.
cheers.
We went up left and then round the back down.
So, if you can't tell, I'm not up a Munro or in my car or anywhere like that. It's now a good few days later, almost a week later, and I was just editing the video and realised that I cut it off as soon as we got to the car. So I just thought I would do like a little rundown. Now, I was told that Ben Lomond was a nice easy Munro to do. When we hiked up Ben Lomond last week, it was 20 degrees. Like literally one of the hottest days we've had the whole summer here in Scotland. Our one day of summer and we hiked the Munro. It was good. I think next time if I'm going to be doing it in that kind of weather and that kind of heat, I definitely need to be more prepared in terms of liquids. I definitely didn't have enough water on me and that was a big lesson learned. When I seen that water fountain at the bottom of the Munro when we got back to the visitor centre, well the sort of area with the toilets, I genuinely thought it was a mirage when I seen that water fountain. I have never been so glad to see a water fountain in my whole entire life. I definitely needed a drink. I was really dehydrated. But we went up the way you would normally usually come down, I think. So I think it was called Ptarmigan Way. So we went up that way rather than go the tourist route. Now, we went up that way purely because the way that you would normally go up the hill, it was absolutely heaving in the car park. It was so busy, so we thought we'll go up that way. My friend Gary is a pro at climbing Munros, so he was like, we'll go this way, it's going to be better. I got about half an hour in and genuinely thought I was going to die. I thought that up there I was going to go extinct like a dinosaur. It was just the heat and hiking up the stairs. So on the last Munro that we done Meown and Tarmacan. Sorry if I've butchered that name again. but I did find the stairs, the sort of stepping stone type areas, really difficult because I am only 5'1". I'm still quite unfit. Like, I'm not as fit as I should be for climbing these Munros. But I did find the stairs again difficult on here. We did stop way more often on Saturday there than we did the last time, so it did take us slightly longer. I was extremely annoyed because I got to the top of the Munro, checked my watch, and it was still running. We were sitting at about 6 hours at that point. We did stop for a longer lunch this time than we did the last time. So overall, it took us a lot longer than the first Munro that we done. But as I was walking back down, I noticed that my watch had died. And now that was fully charged when I left the house. And it was fine. It was pretty much sitting at about, I don't know, 80% or something by the time that I started it. But I've since realised online that there's an issue if you're tracking any outdoor sports. So I done outdoor walk rather than hiking, which was maybe my mistake, I don't know. But I think it's an issue with Apple just now. But they better fix it, because that was really annoying and it never tracked my walk. So I couldn't even see like the route that we done. So I had to rely on my friend Gary's Strava. He like links his Strava app, so he sent me all the details after that. But it's just so frustrating. Like, you buy equipment like this to use. It's probably an error on my part. It's probably not even an Apple issue, but it's not even an old watch. It's like a Series 8. So I only got it last year. It's not even a year old. In fact, it's just over a year old. So anyway, ran over about my watch. But it was so good. I honestly really enjoyed it. Halfway up, I genuinely was thought I was going to start crying. I just felt like I was struggling this time. I think it was just the heat. Like, my friend Grant was like, "Are you going to start crying?" It's like, no, I'm not. But yeah, I probably would have cried had I not been in company. But it was so good. And see, pushing yourself to those kind of limits where you don't think you can do it, and you know, it's one of those things where you're fighting against your own mind just to get it done and do it. Once you get to the top, like, it's such a buzz. And you'll see in this little video, we cheersed Percy Pigs at the top, and it was just so nice. And it's all worth it for those like little moments. And hiking back down was nice because the sun wasn't as strong. The sun was kind of setting by the time that we were heading back down, so it was nice. And it's just such a good day out. Like, even if you don't think you're fit enough to do it, just try it, and worst case, just head back down. But push yourself and go for it. And if I can do it and I'm pretty unfit, then anyone can do it. But if you've watched this little vlog, thank you so much for watching. I am going away in 3 weeks on Sunday. Can't wait, to Florida. So I'm hoping to have some vlogs from our trip, and hopefully I'll have some more content in between. But thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. But thanks again for watching, and hopefully I shall see you in my next video. Bye!